Real Scene TV is paid for by Top Shelf Production.
Welcome to Real Scene, where Hollywood-style entertainment meets the crossroads of America. Here at Real Scene, we highlight everything Central Indiana, from big-name performers to small diners. We're coming at you today live from the Carmel office suites, where we have an amazing show tonight. That's just a little of what's in store. It's real life, it's real people, it's Real Scene TV, and it starts right now. You may recognize comedian Mike Epps from his many roles, from Next Friday and Friday After Next to more recently Faster alongside Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, or his breakout performance in The Hangover. You remember him in The Trunk? But what you may not know about Mike is that he's from right here in Indy, and we caught up with him recently.
Tomorrow's show, Melvin Bullitt of the Colts got tendered an offer. He's going to explain. He's kind of on the fence regarding how he feels about that. Mel joins us on tomorrow's show. In studio right now, I got Mike Epps, the comedian and the actor.
How you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing pretty fair for a square.
What are you guys up to?
Oh, nothing, man. Trying to promote this Barnum and Bailey circus I'm in.
You've got a huge comedy tour coming up next month, April 9th. Tell our viewers about that.
I got this big show coming up April the 9th at the Casico Fieldhouse. Be there. Bruce, and some more, man. What a great acts to go behind, you know what I mean? I've enjoyed the ride.
Talk to us about what you had going on at Broad Ripple.
Hey, you know, when I come back to Indianapolis, I'm always trying to, you know, do my outreach, my give back. And I went to Broad Ripple High School and talked to some kids that was in the magnet class and also was involved in drama and arts. So it was real interesting talking to those kids and just seeing the development of their careers at a young age. I have to tell people all the time, Indianapolis is not what you think it is. It's not dirt roads. We have some of the most intelligent people in the world out there, you know. And I tell you, when you come here for Super Bowl, they're going to get a chance to get some White Castles and some Golden Corral. They're going to get a chance to go. I'm taking Ice Cube to Lafayette Square to get him something to wear.
That merry-go-round still open over there?
What's your one place you got to stop every time you stop through Indy?
White Castle.
White Castle.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you know.
You're going to be back April 9th. We're going to catch up with you then, catch up with your comedy tour. Let the people know all about that.
And you do know that Super Bowl 12 in your face.
Rep him that for knife. That was Mike Epps here on Real Scene TV. Mike's newest movie, Jumping the Broom, is in theaters on Mother's Day. Some of the hottest designers in the state teamed up with some of the biggest names in sports to bring you the latest in sports apparel at this year's Midwest Fashion Week. RSTV correspondent Tyree Rudolph and myself bring you the highlights. Started as a way to bring the fashion community and non-for-profit events together, Midwest Fashion Week has grown into an amazing event.
This year's show highlights everything from the latest in sports apparel to clothes for the workplace.
So let's take a look inside the event highlighting Down Syndrome Indiana.
Y'all know what it is. You now rocking with the. I ain't gotta say no more. Yeah. I see you shouting. You gonna rock with me though?
Okay, could you guys tell us who you are for those of the people who don't know who you are?
I'm Ken Dilger, formerly of the Indianapolis Colts. Played here from '95 to 2001.
And could you for the people who don't know who you are, could you let them know who you are as well?
Okay, I'm Tarek Glenn. I was with the Indianapolis Colts from 97 to 2006.
Okay, what brings you guys to the Midwest Fashion Week as well as the Down Syndrome event today?
We're here to help raise money for the Down Syndrome Foundation and help out the Midwest Fashion Week.
Super Scarves program, which is to help get volunteers knitting and crocheting scarves. We need 8,000 scarves total. We've only got about 3,400 turned in so far, so we need a lot more people engaged in knitting and crocheting the scarves for our Super Bowl volunteers. So each volunteer can get their own hand knit or hand crochet crocheted scarf to wear during the event.
Hi, Real Scene TV from the Indianapolis Colts cheerleaders.
So I am here with Lisa Tokars Gutierrez, and you are the executive director of Down Syndrome Indiana.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about Down Syndrome Indiana.
Oh, I would love to. Well, Down Syndrome Indiana, basically our mission is to enhance the lives of individuals with Down syndrome. And we do that a number of ways, but tonight, the big way that we're doing that is by partnering with Midwest Fashion Week. And the reason that that's so important to us, even though it seems like we're two very different organizations, is that we get to share our message with people that we maybe wouldn't normally get to share them with. But even more importantly, our individuals with Down syndrome are walking down the runway tonight and in every fashion show that's going on this week. And it's very exciting because it gives us the opportunity to really showcase our families with Down syndrome and say, you know what, people with Down syndrome are beautiful and they are people too, and they want to be accepted and included, and they have so much to offer the community. So it's just so exciting to be a part of this.
Don't go away, there's much more RSTV to come. And be sure to join us April 17th at the Indiana State Fairgrounds for Brew Bracket.
Real Scene TV is brought in part by Roberts, Everything Photos, Everything Imaging, Elite Media, Bolson PR, TMA Law.
Taps and Dolls is the tavern with a twist, located in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. The Dolls can serve you one of over 50 beers they have on tap, and the kitchen is open late to satisfy your hunger needs. Gather your friends and play a round of pool 7 nights a week, or dance the night away with some of Indy's best DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. Taps and Dolls is located on South Meridian Street, across from Blue, and right above 6.
Are you watching the show and you're mad because you missed all the action? Well, keep up with us on Facebook and have a chance to win tickets to some of the hottest events before you have to see them here. Nigel and Hammer have been staples in the entertainment industry here in central Indiana for many years, and now they've teamed up and taken their hilarity to the web where it is truly no holds barred. In fact, they pride themselves on being the first unedited, uncensored show to tape in front of a live, drunken audience. Take a little look at Nigel and Hammer.
So I'm standing here with the host of the podcast I was part of, or Barcast as they like to call it, Hammer and Nigel. And Hammer, how did you guys come up with this?
We drink a lot, and we thought, you know what, this is pretty entertaining. We get drunk, we talk, somebody needs to record this. Next thing you know, boom goes the dynamite, here's the show.
So how do you know Nigel know each other?
He was stalking me on Facebook, actually. I'd never met him before 2 weeks ago.
It's like an inside joke he's going by.
No, actually, it's not. I've never met this guy before in my life. He emails me and says, hey, let's go out to the bar, have a few beers, and maybe roll tape, and let's see what happens.
Really?
He eventually stops reacting to my advances, so we decided to just do a show together and keep it platonic.
I had no idea I was in Fort Tom just now. My basic tensions are really good feeling. Is this every Thursday?
Every Thursday at 9 p.m., we try to have a local guest like yourself or anybody else from around central Indiana on the show, and we talk, we have some beers, we BS a little bit, good stuff.
A lot of BS. Yeah, so what are some other guests that you've had, actually?
We've had Kevin Lee from 1070 The Fan. He's a sports guy. We had Rupert from Survivor came by a couple of weeks ago. Very funny guy. Very fun to have on the show.
Talk about that.
I probably better not.
So paid programming could either be Mindy or it could be, the slap chop guy.
Yeah, or some dude shaking the shake weight.
As you can see, Nigel and Hammer are quite hilarious. Maybe not for kids, but definitely funny. Later that same evening, we stopped by the Acoustic Live Challenge. This is the 6th year for the event featuring local musicians from across the state.
So we're back here at
Ugly Monkey in the back part. I'm here with Rob Snodgrass. And Rob, explain to me what's going on here in the back end.
Tonight we got the Acoustic Live Challenge. It's a singer-songwriter competition across the state. There's no cover songs. It's Indiana music. We've got people coming from Evansville, Indiana. We've got 5 actually artists out of the 40 coming from Evansville. Wow. We've got people from Rensselaer, Indiana, from South Bend.
I feel like if Kurt Cobain and Tom Waits had a love child in New Orleans, it would be you.
This is the 6th year for the competition. A friend of mine and an old business partner of mine, we were like, well, let's do something more low-key, intimate, and about the music, about the musician. Let's hear the heart of a musician coming out, and that's what's going on tonight. Basically, what I do is I strip it down. That's called the Acoustic Live Challenge. So the challenge part of it is actually doing something unique and doing something different. I take away the drum sets, I take away the keyboard.
So what happens in terms of when we get to the finals? What happens with the winner?
The winner gets the ultimate prize package. There's a cash prize. They get 10 hours of studio time. They get a full photo shoot with Melissa Brewer Photography. They get a complete artist label CD, little jewel pack by Bleeding Media Design. Win Studios provides the studio time. And then they perform at 2 major music festivals here in Indianapolis.
The Acoustic Challenge runs from now until May 26. Keeping up with the music scene, we brought you a taste last time, but now we're back for the finals. We check in with Cooper Stardust Bowl to bring you the finale of this year's Indie Idol.
In 3rd place, Mr. Matt Williams. That's $200 right there. In 2nd place, put your hands together. 14 Hernandez. Your Indie Idol 2011 champion, Mr. Mark Parker!
Thanks for staying up with the staff here at RSTV. There's much more right after this.